Imagine if there were a faster, more secure way of collecting and depositing your accounts receivables, while at the same time giving you a unique opportunity to become a preferred vendor to your valued customers. And what if you could do it all through your current accounting system? Welcome to the Central Bank Commercial Payment System, the smarter way to receive your pay.
Hey, I'm Glenn. I oversee the accounting and bookkeeping around this place. We are a commercial office supply center with a warehouse piled to the rafters with cases of masking tape, copier paper, desk lamps, dry erase markers. You got an office? We got you covered. Being the company's numbers guy, I'm always looking for ways to improve operational efficiency and cash flow. So I spend a fair amount of time going over invoices with our customers, as well as giving the occasional nudge to expedite payments on aging invoices. Getting paid fast and on time can make or break our monthly projections. And dealing with the monthly hassles of contacting customers to collect money, hand depositing checks, or just waiting for payments to show up can be time-consuming and frustrating. So when I got this letter from one of my printing customers saying they were converting their payments process into an electronic payables solution, I thought, oh great, one more hassle I gotta deal with. But when I learned how the Central Bank Commercial Payments Program can actually streamline the process and get me paid faster, well, suddenly they had my attention.
Commercial Payments allows your customers a faster, more efficient way of processing your invoices to make sure you're paid sooner rather than later. Participating customers will now pay you through a guaranteed electronic credit card payment as opposed to traditional checks. You can choose to have the credit card payment processed and deposited directly into your account or process it yourself as soon as you receive the remittance notice, letting you know the invoice has been approved and ready to be processed. Here's how it works. Upon receiving approval of your invoice, your customer will upload an electronic accounts payable file into the commercial payment system. Next, the system will issue a single-use virtual credit card for the approved invoice amount and send you notification that the payment is ready for processing. You then process the payment through your credit card processing system. If for any reason you do not want to process the payments, Commercial Payments can process your payments for you. Once your customer has approved the amount and uploads the payment file, Commercial Payments will process the payment for you and deposit the funds directly into your checking account. Finally, you'll receive an email letting you know you've been paid.
The peace of mind of knowing that I'm getting paid faster with a more efficient reconciliation process has really taken a lot of the burden off my usual accounts receivable routine. Plus, accepting payments electronically has now established me as a preferred vendor with my customers, meaning I can count on continued sales and solid business relationships. And even though we incur some minor transaction costs with each payment, building customer loyalty goes a long way in my book. And with all the time I've saved on collecting, check processing, and reconciling, I'd say we are well ahead of the game.
Take the hassle out of your accounts receivables process. Besides receiving quicker payments, the Central Bank Commercial Payment System also offers you reduced accounts receivables collection costs, improved cash forecasting, reduced risk of check fraud, enhanced remittance detail, increased cash flow, customer loyalty, and more time to focus on the other important parts of your business.
After hearing how much the commercial payment system has benefited my customers' accounts payable department, I'm going to have my management team look into it for our company. After all, I've got vendors to pay too.
Contact your Central Bank Commercial Payments representative to learn more about the Central Bank Commercial Payment System, the smarter way to receive your pay.